As the holidays approach.
Experts are urging people to think twice before giving pets a surprise gift.
Ellie, founder of the Gentle Barn, says wrapping a puppy with a bow may seem sweet, but it often leads to families being overwhelmed, overcrowded shelters. She joins us now to share compassionate, meaningful alternatives that celebrate animals without putting them at risk. Welcome in, Ellie.
Hello, thank you for having me.
So, Ellie, how can we make sure that the animals that we currently have, that we're taking care of them, but we're not bringing additional animals into our family that we just cannot keep right now or even be able to take care of?
Yeah, so I think adopting animals is very, very important, but I don't think that we can do it for someone else. Right. A surprise animal never works out because when we adopt an animal, it's a 15 to 20 year commitment. We've got a budget for it. We've got to make sure we don't have any trips coming up. We got to make sure that that specific animal fits into our family. So getting a soulmate for someone else never works. That's a very personal decision that the person needs to do for themselves. But sponsoring an animal at the Gentle Barn for someone makes an amazing gift, because then you're giving them the gift of connecting with a cow, a horse, a chicken, any kind of farm animal, or even dogs. And that way they can get exclusive pictures and updates of that animal every month remotely, but it's not a commitment that is not going to work out. Also bringing people to visit a sanctuary like the Gentle Barn, where they can hug cows, cuddle turkeys, hold chickens. That is going to bring so much joy. But everybody knows that the shelters are totally full this time of year. Sure. After the holidays, when people get the surprise gifts, can't make that commitment, and then the beautiful puppy, beautiful animal ends up at the shelter. And nobody wants that. It's just heartbreak that is so easily avoidable.
In addition to that, you know, the surprise element, it's winter for a lot of people around the country at Christmas time, and it's not the best time to train a puppy, get them outside, get them to socialization with other pups. It's just a difficult time to do it as well.
That is true. I mean, we want to stay indoors. A person might not want to go on an hour walk with their new puppy. That is absolutely right. True. But the point is, getting an animal is like getting a partner. It's a very individual decision and a long-term commitment that no one can make for anyone else. We have to make those decisions for ourselves. And no one wants to see a beautiful animal end up displaced because of a rash decision, or, you know, those social media posts are going viral where you see the kid burst into tears because they were surprised by a puppy. And it's a beautiful 60-second video. But unfortunately, nobody's showing what happens 6 months down the road when the puppy gets sick and they can't afford to heal them. Yeah. Or they want to go on a trip and they can't find someone to puppy sit. It's just a very individual decision.
Okay, so what do you guys, how many different types of animals do you have there that you're caring for and trying to get placed properly?
The Gentle Barn is home to horses, cows, pigs, sheep, goats, chickens, turkeys, peacocks, llamas. We have an emu, a parrot, and we have dogs. And we specifically rescue animals that have nowhere else to go because they're not adoptable. And we rehabilitate them and give them sanctuary with us for the rest of their lives. And we're open on Sundays for people to come and visit. We host private tours, school field trips, cow hug therapy sessions for people struggling with depression and anxiety. So a surprise visit to the Gentle Barn makes an excellent gift. I'm also an animal communicator, and that's another gift that you can get somebody. It's remotely. It's through my website, ellielax.com, and you can surprise someone with an animal communication reading for an animal that they have currently or an animal that's passed away, and reconnect them. And that makes a really good holiday gift too.
Oh, that sounds truly amazing. So I do have a quick question. Let's say folks want to purchase, let's say, a puppy for a family member, hypothetically speaking. Do you think it's beneficial to maybe also get like the puppy plan at maybe your veterinarian's office, and maybe that you can pay monthly that allows them to keep up with some of those vet bills or, you know, shots for the puppy?
Yeah, so that's why puppies don't make good surprise gifts, because there's so much that goes into planning. You have to make sure that you have money in the bank in case of an emergency. You have to have selected your veterinarian, your doggy daycare, your dog walker. Make sure that you're home for the first week at least to bond with that puppy and settle them in. You got to make sure that if there's kids in the household or other animals, that you're getting the right fit for the household. There's so much thought and effort that goes into it. You know, if you really think that someone you love wants to get a puppy, the best thing to do is go to a pet store, get a huge big basket full of toys, beds, blankets, treats, surprise them with that, and let them take that and adopt their own animal for themselves.
That's a good idea.
That is.
Website?
Gentlebarn.org or ellielax.com.
Perfect. Ellie, thank you so much for being here. We truly appreciate it. And we want to make sure that those loved ones that we get as a companion or whatever the case may be, an additional family member, that we are able to care for those animals. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
You too. Thanks.